Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly,
Erik. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
What if I'm the
Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hab Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Erik
and Rick.
and this week we watched Beverly Hills Cop, directed by Martin Brest. Nah. I need to get that laugh on there. I didn't have that one on there. Written by Daniel Petrie. Giggity. Daniel Petrie Jr. and Danilo Bach, starring Eddie Murphy, Judge Reinhold, and John Ashton. IMDb synopsis: a freewheeling Detroit cop pursuing a murder investigation finds himself dealing with the very different culture of Beverly Hills. What do you guys think?
This is one of my favorite movies from growing up. We had the VHS of this.
Yeah.
So I got to watch this a lot.
You may need to explain to the younger audience what a VHS is.
It's like
What does it stand
a movie. It's like a movie file, but in like real life form, and it was cool.
Hold on a second.
You put it. It's like a DVD, kind of.
Are we not going through?
We are. I'm not getting very much audio on Erik.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Stan,
Does,
can you hear me now? Hi, Stan.
Does Erik,
Can you hear him back there? Hi, Dada. Am I too quiet?
No.
And then I was over there. Hold on. Let's see if I can fix my audio.
I don't know. Man.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Brrr. Nope, that's too much. How's that? Testing. Blah 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 blah.
Hi, honey.
Keeps getting quiet.
God,
and I'm not really
talk
sure.
so much. I talk so much in this thing in the beginning.
Oh, you're waiting for him to come into it? All right.
And then we got
I don't
over
know
there.
I don't know why it's coming up quiet on my end, but it sounds fine.
I turned it up a little bit. Stanley says hi.
Hi, Stan.
There we go. He's our
All
number
right,
one
sorry,
fan
guys.
right now.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So you said favorite movie as a kid. You had the VHS. Did you?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you wear this one out in certain part
Yeah.
as well? Okay.
No, actually, the fucking VHS we had was a taping from like CBS or something. There were no
Oh,
boobs in that.
Yeah.
It was boob free.
Sons of bitches.
They
That
got
stands
me.
for Video Home System.
Yes, is it really?
Yes.
That's the dumbest thing ever. Video home system.
Yeah, that's what it stands for.
They probably
Video
thought it
Home
was
System.
like tits on wheels. Or like, yeah.
Well, yeah, it was until CD came out, and then like CD was out for like
I'll be right back.
5 years, and then they're like, "Hey guys, let's just do digital fucking streaming and downloads. That's so much freaking easier than."
Well, that was
Damn.
when internet actually was worth a damn and could actually
No, yeah,
handle
actually do it.
downloads and stuff. 'Cause, I mean, shit. I remember back in the day when we would use fucking things like Napster. And,
Oh yeah, when we
and,
go and destroy our family computer.
Yeah.
the
What was the other
viruses.
one? Was it Kazaa?
Napster and
Or was Kazaa the one I'm thinking of that's the music
No.
thing now? No, the music thing now is Shazam, huh?
It was Napster and
Like the thing that listens
Napster
to
and
music to tell you
LimeWire.
what it was?
Shazam, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I think
it
it was
was-
Kazaa back in the day.
it
I
was-
didn't use LimeWire.
You didn't use LimeWire?
No, I used Kazaa and Napster. And it took days to download one song on those motherfuckers.
But
'cause-
once you finally downloaded enough songs, you could take your burnable CD into your CD burner, and you could burn yourself your own custom CD, which is badass.
Well, there was also
Yeah.
the possibility that the songs you downloaded weren't even the ones you wanted because they were fucked up because they were, somebody recording it off a radio or something.
no, yeah, and then you had to reburn your damn
Which
shit.
that
there.
was my preferred method of getting music back then. I just you didn't have to wait and go, okay, DJ, stop talking. I hear it in the background and click.
Press
Oh yeah.
record on your
I
on
did
your
pretty good.
on your cassette player there. Okay, and record.
Yeah, 'cause I never did the Napster thing, but I did have a friend who burned me CDs in the
Yeah, no, yeah.
early
yeah,
high school, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely destroyed our family computer with viruses using those websites. That's for damn
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah.
Those
But
things were
the,
freaking full of them.
I did like the method of just, having the boom box with the tape deck in there and you just hit that record button
Yeah.
because it had some kind of magic that somehow just recorded everything that was on the radio and not your voice. So it was
Mhm.
awesome.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I was like, man, this is fucking magic. It's great.
Yeah. Until the fucking boombox eats your fucking tape and it ruins it, and you're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
or you listen to it too much, and yeah.
Exactly. And you're like, do you know how long it's gonna take for the DJ to play all those songs on that tape again and have me actually here trying to record them? It took me like fucking 5
Yeah.
months last time to make that goddamn fucking record that fucking tape. You pieces of shit. Kids nowadays will never know the struggle of that.
I feel like I did at one time attempt to start recording movies off the television and then like not putting the commercials in there and then found that I didn't want to do that and like quit like halfway through it. It was probably like some fucking I'm sure it was like the Christmas Story. It probably wasn't that because I didn't like that movie
No,
as a kid.
well, I know that
It
I
was
recorded the
probably-
movie The Congo like that.
Yeah, it was probably something like that.
Because
some
for whatever
action movie or
reason, as a
something.
kid, I absolutely loved the movie Congo, but I don't know why.
did?
Fuck,
Well, yeah, well,
Yeah, he
I
even picked
think,
it for his pick at one time.
yeah. Well, like, I think the reason why I loved it so much when I was a kid was because like you're a little kid, right? And the movie has killer apes and laser beams. So like,
Yeah.
what's not to love? You know what I mean?
It's pretty fucking sweet.
Like killer apes and laser
You
beams.
know what?
Fuck
Those
yeah,
are solid reasons.
yeah, yeah. Especially when you're a little kid. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like.
It's had a pretty sweet chase scene in the beginning of it. In the back of that fucking truck, he's just
Did-
bouncing around in there.
Did you see the fucking car get driven through the telephone pole?
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
That was rad.
Yeah,
That was super rad.
I was like,
I mean,
man, it's
that-
been. I watched this and I was like, it's been fucking. It had to be at least 15, 20 years since I've watched this movie. I don't remember much about it, and I'm like, this is fucking.
It's just
sweet.
weird seeing Eddie Murphy that
Yeah.
young.
Yeah. And it's like, come on, Eddie Murphy. I want some more of these things. We're getting another Coming to America, right? We're not getting another Beverly Hills Cop, I don't think. At least not yet.
Yeah, I think they already made the other Coming to America, but no. I've heard maybe they were gonna make another one, but I'm like, who in the fuck are they gonna have do it besides Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like you need a fast talking guy to do that, and there is. I don't know any of them that do that. I don't know any actors at all. Maybe Vince Vaughn, but he's the same age as Eddie Murphy.
What's his fucking name? What's the little guy's name? Damn it. Plays with The Rock a lot of times. Little dude.
Oh, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
he
he's-
can talk pretty
He's
fast.
yeah, I don't know. He's too small. I hate to say. it.
Winston, a
He's
new
just-
girl. Like, I
He
can't-
would be great, but I don't think he's got the chops
quite
of
there.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Eddie
No.
Murphy is probably could just make people laugh on accident.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess
you know.
most of the comedy that like was in the movie was all it wasn't scripted. It was all ad libbed. It's just them doing their things. That take like hundreds of takes for pretty much every fucking scene like that, and they just kind of like just piece together the best shit. I guess what was his super cop monologue was because he drank coffee a little bit of coffee and got a massive caffeine high, and just went off on a huge ass fucking rant, pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, I love this movie. This is like really fits in with my personality of how I want to do things. It's just run in, start talking real fast, get people. I mean, if you get the right people in there, and they're just gonna be like, okay.
I
But
did the
nowadays-
scene where he goes into the warehouse And it's just like, what the fuck are you doing with this? This guy just gave me a match when I walked in here. I was like, that Erik would do that. I can see it.
Yeah. What's funny is if you act like you're supposed to be somewhere, most of the time people don't question.
Yeah.
Look at the guy from the video game awards. He just stood there.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, I guess he's supposed to be here. And at the end, he's like, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, who the fuck is this guy? And finally, everybody's like, wait a second. Who is this fucking guy?
Yep. If you have a clipboard, it helps a lot too. It's amazing how much a clipboard, and especially if you do the George Costanza thing and look super frustrated with the clipboard in your hand, people don't fucking bother you. That clipboard could be fucking empty and nobody's gonna talk to you. You just walk
Like, you
around.
have a pen and something, you're looking around, and you're discussed.
Oh,
Well, like, so I'm the type of person that would well, you probably already know. I'm not why I'm saying this, but my face says it all sometimes without me saying anything. So, like, if I'm doing something wrong to me, like, you'll probably know. So once he said that, if you just act like you belong there and this is all good and whatever, then it's good to go. So, like, the times I've used it when it was not appropriate, or wait, the times I've used it when it helped me out. When it was doing something bad for me. It was like,
for you.
So one time that we had to get refills at McDonald's, and it was you can only get refills if you are inside the building. But we went through a drive-through, and we were doing the podcast in the parking lot because we had Stanley as a little baby.
Yeah.
So I walked in with like confidence, shoulders back, and I'm like, this is what we're doing. I'm getting sodas, even though we got a drive-through. And I'm inside, I'm freaking out, but I'm like, just do it. You belong. No one messed with me, but when I walked back out loud, I'm like, yeah, look at it. Go me.
It was pretty funny.
In Kelly's
like,
mind, she's just
take him in there
screaming.
and fill him up. Yeah. I was like, just take him in there and fill him up. And she's like, but that's against the rules. I'm not supposed to do that. Only if you're inside. And I'm like, no, just who gives a shit? Pretend like you're supposed to be there. And they'll be all right with it. Nobody will say shit. They're going to know. And I'm like, no. Pretend like you're supposed to be there. It'll be fine. And you know what? She was fine.
Because
they don't
usually
think
I
she
would
was
probably
fine.
talk to someone like, oh, I bought these earlier in the drive-through. This is what I'm doing. Like, just don't talk. You don't need to talk all the time.
It was pretty fucking
Honestly,
comical.
even if you said that to one of those guys in there, they'd probably like, I don't give a shit. Do whatever. As
Right.
long as it wasn't
yeah.
the manager.
Exactly.
Or there's
Give a shit.
always one employee that you're like,
that
okay,
wants
I'm
to be
at
the
bottom of
manager.
barrel.
Yeah.
There's the Dwight. There's always a Dwight.
He's
Yeah,
the
no matter
assistant
where
to
you're
the regional
That's
manager.
the guy you start yelling at. What are you saying? I can't be in here and order a freaking thing? Now you're telling me I can't have it?
hmm
Sometimes you can buffalo Dwight, but sometimes you can't. The ones that really suck are the ones that actually pay attention. And then you're like, why are you working at McDonald's, dude?
hmm
Yeah. So I totally forgot Mike was in this movie too. I saw him that beginning scene when he fucking blasts the dude, and I was like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
Mike's in this movie.
You're
That's
like,
crazy.
"Whoa, wait a second, bro.
Yeah.
That's Mike.
It's
Yeah, I
mostly
was
the
like-
voice that throws you off for me. Like,
yeah.
you know.
It's
It
like,
doesn't
man,
sound
I
like
know
you at
that.
all.
It's like I know this guy. It's like it doesn't look right, but it's like it feels like bad de-aging, honestly. But it's like totally, it's
It
just
does.
him because I'm just used to seeing him as this old man, and I'm
Yeah.
like, it just feels like bad de-aging, but it's just him. That's totally what he looked like. So,
Mhm.
well, makeup.
He's like
and shit,
Rodney
but-
Dangerfield, and in which case where he became like better at what he was supposed to be doing as he got old.
Yeah.
You know,
Like I didn't feel like he was a scary dude in this movie, but
No.
in fucking Better Call Saul, I'm like, I don't
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
fuck with that guy. Fuck
Right
that.
off the bat,
and,
yeah.
and
scary,
Breaking Bad,
bro.
I'm like, dude, that guy would fucking murder me and not fucking think a thing about it. So,
It's
but
just
then
my
you
job.
then you kind of learn his character and shit like that, and he's not that bad of a dude. He's got some kind of fucking moral compass with some of the shit he does. So, he's just working for shitty people. But,
I mean, he
yeah.
does shitty stuff. It's just not that shitty.
Yeah, he's not Tuco
You know,
or fucking
tight.
Yeah, I didn't get that one yet. I remembered it too late, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta get that one too."
And we could have used it already. You see what
Yeah,
you've
I know.
done?
I know.
I died. Damn it. So yeah, I watched this movie all the time, and my brothers and I would make Robert and Dan pretend that they were the cops that I was talking to. So I would try and do like believable bullshit stuff.
Yeah.
That was fun. I think they liked it too, because they could pretend like, what? Oh, we're supposed to do that?
And then Eric talked his way into the strip club too. He was only fucking 12. Somehow got himself in there with his brothers.
Seems about right for
My
Eric.
mom's in there. I gotta go in.
Oh god damn it!
She's working right now, okay, and she forgot her purse.
Yeah.
Where's her purse at? It's in the car. I'm not carrying that fucking purse. What are you talking about? I don't do
like-
that.
She's like, do you know what kind of shit she has in that purse? Like, look where she's working at, bro. Like, seriously, dude. All right, man. Like,
He's drunk.
You really shouldn't be drunk as a bouncer, man. What the hell, dude?
DJs? That's
Oh,
funny. No, listen. I've just got that really young-looking disease.
Yeah.
really young-looking disease.
I'm really 42.
I got that reverse Jack disease because at that time Benjamin Button hadn't been out yet, but I'm pretty sure Jack was out.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
But yeah, I just like I'm wondering how he thought. I mean, was he just gonna run from the fucking hotel if those guys didn't pick up the bill?
Probably.
Like, there's no fucking way he had the money to pay that hotel bill. Because he
Turns out
goes
he had,
in,
like,
finds
a whole
out.
bunch of dope in his pocket.
Yeah, it's possible too. Yeah.
He's just like, well, this is my. I mean, I got to pay for the hotel somewhere or another.
Either that,
That's
or I
why
guess
he needed
maybe-
the $5,000.
Yeah.
It's pre-planning.
There you go.
He was in on it the whole time.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's my favorite kind of stuff where you got a guy who's just like slick and talks his way into things. It's nice.
Yeah.
I do love the fucking banana in the tailpipe shit. That was so. I mean, oh my god.
Yeah.
My mom couldn't buy bananas for like a year and a half after we got this. She caught me taking a fucking whole thing of bananas out there. And I was like, what? And she's like, I know what you're doing. I was like, nuh-uh. She's like, you're going to put those in the car. And I was like, how did you know? But then you can't follow me on my bike. And she's like, what?
I feel like a
I
potato
don't
would work better, anyways.
That's what I'm saying too. You know
like,
what I
it would
mean?
block it up better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, it would smell like delicious potatoes instead of
It
nasty
would.
ass
It would.
bananas.
What?
Cooked potato, cooked banana. Let's see.
Exactly.
I mean, I like a banana, but potato is way better.
It
So,
is.
Yeah,
um,
that's it's in our blood.
Damn.
Potatoes. That's right, Stan.
fucking idiot dog. Slamming that shit. Go away. Go lay down, man. You're fine. You don't have to be here.
I can't hear you,
You don't
buddy.
need your
What?
assistance.
It's delayed a little bit, babe.
Yeah.
I think. Well, yeah, he really wants to be on the podcast,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? But that's that's not going to work out because he's 4,
Mhm.
and he also is just like me, where he likes to
Just blurt out
take
whatever.
over conversations.
Yeah.
And he hasn't learned how to at least modulate that in the slightest. I mean, this is me like working on it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but he was just like, "Oh, Dad!" So he's sitting there right now with the headphones on, looking at the screen. It's pretty cute.
Knowing that there's delays.
So they
Oh, he
take
doesn't- I don't know,
those.
he wouldn't do that.
They take those bonds into that warehouse and then walk right back out with them in the thing. Like, what the fuck was the point of going to the warehouse? There was absolutely no point. They could have sat in the van,
Yeah.
pulled the bonds out, put them into a bag, because they took the box with them when they left.
Yeah.
They put them into a bag and then tossed it on top of the box and then carried the box back out to the van and left. And it's like,
They
why
carried,
the
I
fuck?
thought they carried the bag out and left the box.
No, they had the bags on top of the box, and then they carried the box out. And it was like, why did you
Oh.
carry the box? Unless there's a scene that was cut out where they were walking somewhere else to put the box. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. But when I saw this, I was like, you could have done that all in the van and then not like risked anything. You could have just the one guy in the back open the thing up, put the things in the thing, and then go dump the box later on or some shit. But they went to this warehouse, and what I saw was them go in and then put the bags on top of the box and then carry the box and the bags back outside with everything in it. And I was like, why did you waste the trip? Seems super inefficient.
It's the same reason, Steven. It's the same reason, Steven, why I walk into the kitchen, look around, walk back out of my room, and sit back down for no fucking reason. It's because I got up with the mission and I walked in there and I forgot what the fuck I was doing. So I was like, well, fuck it.
So you're saying they forgot that they were supposed to leave the box?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No wonder that guy got away with all those bonds.
Yeah. Yeah.
He walked in, grabbed them, and they forgot that he wasn't supposed to take those.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny,
exactly
Ricky,
right.
because I thought you go in there and you're like, oh shit, I'm supposed to do dishes in here. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's most time I just.
Don't worry, Ricky. You know how I know that? It's because I do the same thing.
You walk in, see a big pile, like, oh, turn
Oh,
around.
well, I'm gonna act
Yeah,
like
I
I
know,
never
it's
saw
like-
it.
It's like
See now, okay, now this
Get the
is one
fuck outta
thing.
here.
It's like that Abe Simpson thing when he walks into the gentleman's club and Bart's sitting at the
And he's like,
counter.
just
He
grabs his hat and
grabs his
fucking
coat
walks
and
right back in.
out.
So, but this is one thing that both me and my brother do. Actually, I'm gonna do. So like if we're like getting something out of the freezer there, like and stuff won't stack in there properly, we'll set up as what we call an avalanche. So we set it up and then to where like it'll stay just well enough where we can close the door. But the next person to open that door, shit's gonna fall down, and you know what? That's fine because you know what? You got the door to close, and the shit stayed closed. Okay, like they're the one who opened the door up and made everything fall down. That means it's their fault. They touched it last. The avalanche is their fault.
So you know, today
Kelly,
I
is
opened
this
the
where you
fridge.
learned that?
Today I
Did you learn
opened the
that there?
freezer. I opened the freezer and a thing of ground beef fell out and I caught it out of midair. So it was like it was pretty sweet. It looked really cool. I was like, that was like for something super mediocre. I was like, that was pretty fucking sweet. That's hand-eye coordination from playing video games forever. Throw a ball at me though, it's gonna
Yeah.
hit me right in the fucking face.
I don't fucking have
I'm not
any
gonna
of
catch
that.
that shit.
Every time Kelly sets me up for that, whatever falls out on the ground, and I'm like, fuck. And then I'll generally do some spastic movement and knock more shit out of the
Spastic
fucking
movement.
thing. Oh, it's berserk, dude.
Well, what's really shitty is if you go in there with no shoes on.
Oh,
And then it falls out and then
yeah,
lands on
no,
your
fucking
fucking
yeah,
foot.
a fucking chunk of frozen meat just slams
that's
right in your
not
toe.
good.
Oh,
That shit sucks.
done that.
Yeah, it hurts.
Because
It
I like to
fucking
do the
hurts.
game where things are about to fall out and I close the door real quick.
No, yeah,
and then
exactly,
it
exactly, yeah.
backfires,
Yeah.
and it still falls. And it's
So
usually
annoying.
frozen meat. So it's
Swear to
very
God, one time she heard me open it, charged it, and was like, Eric, what'd you do? 'Cause she knew she was gonna fall on the fucking ground.
Well, you know what, Eric? She learns from the best. Okay. You see, Eric. You actually don't know this, but every night, that's how dinner is actually decided. It's not what you want or something like that. No, it's what falls out of the freezer. And Kelly's like, okay, this is what we're cooking. Just what it is. Yeah. I don't know. I don't ever actually remember watching this show growing up. Ever watching this movie growing up?
yeah, I've
don't?
never seen it. The past couple, I don't know, within the last month, I'd say we started at his mom's house, and I would like casually look up and whatever. But
Yeah.
it was actually full time I've seen it. And
Yeah.
so-
Weren't you the one who chose it? Who chose the movies?
no, Eric did.
Oh, this was Eric's. Oh, okay. I thought this was your choice.
No,
remember everything
it,
got jumbled up because of the holidays.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So this week
yeah.
is Ricky's choice, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
had
Because
that
I have
right.
a pretty good movie in mind that I think you guys will
Alright.
like. I think like you'll actually genuinely like. I think you'll think it's funny. You know.
Okay.
So yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. Mostly.
Mostly.
God damn
geez.
it.
I set it up. All right, I had to set it up.
Yeah. Eric just missed it.
Mercy.
Mercy.
Nasty.
That was rad.
Did
I
it
love
take
the
you a while,
soundboard.
Eric? Oh.
I fucking love the soundboard. It's one of my favorite inventions.
Oh,
Yeah.
here's a good one just for this movie.
There you go.
Fucking love that thing.
It literally
Every
ran the
time-
whole movie.
I know.
It's
We're
'cause it's
definitely
so
getting
catchy.
We're definitely getting a copyright strike on this just for that little short thing. I'm positive, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's okay.
Who
They
owns
can
it?
suck it.
Fucking Paramount.
Eddie Murphy, yeah, that
Paramount
guy, he
owns that little
always
tune?
goes after copyrights, bro.
What, Ricky?
Paramount owns that tune.
Paramount owns it because they own the movie. That's why it's on Paramount.
Oh, that tune comes from the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they just kind of used it for the movie. I didn't realize
No,
that.
no,
that
it was
that
made
tone was
specifically
like
for that
for
thing.
the movie.
I just thought they kind of used it sometimes.
It's made for that movie.
It's like I've heard that, like tons of other stuff. Tons of other stuff.
Fucking great. I'm gonna do it again. I'd play it in the background this whole fucking time if I could, but you know, I don't want to push it that much.
Oh my god!
Just play the fucking YouTube video in the background, all right?
Mhm.
I heard it. I heard it when I started watching this. I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Isn't that nuts? How sometimes things like that can just make you so like pumped.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
See, I
me
had no
every time.
idea
It's like,
that
yeah.
was even from this movie. But like I was saying earlier, I don't believe I've ever watched this movie growing up. So the first time I've ever
What?
watched this movie, yeah.
What sick freak didn't show you this movie?
I've
This
never
is
really.
a fantastic fucking movie.
You know what, Ricky?
I've never really watched
That is fucking embarrassing.
No, I just
I fucking feel sorry for you guys, dude.
I watched
Well,
it.
Steve saw it.
I don't know why Ricky didn't watch it.
Damage. That's funny. He's the only one. Who didn't see
Emotional damage.
what?
it. Your whole family sitting there. You gonna watch Beverly Hills Cop? And Ricky's like, I don't want to watch some blonde-haired fuck. Pretend to be a cop. Yeah,
I mean, you're
that
not
is
entirely
Beverly Hills
wrong.
Cop, bro.
Hey, you're not entirely wrong.
Oh, voice mod, don't you fucking crash on me.
But voice modulators,
I don't know. We'll find out if Eric tells us, or Eric and Kelly says they can't hear us anymore.
didn't
The
you guys hear
emotional
us?
damage hit it too hard.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
emotion, and then the shoe just flies out of the thing and hits voice mod in the head.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
fucking-
You know your
embarrassing
cousin
coming
doesn't
in
have
again.
these problems.
Your cousin's a fucking doctor and a fucking like #1 streamer.
He's got
bitch.
four fucking of his own movies already, and here you are being a dingus.
You know, like, why is always being a dingus bad? You know what I mean? Sometimes it's funny. You know.
Well, that's true. I agree. Sometimes
deal?
being a dingus isn't bad.
Thing, you
That's the
know?
life I live.
Damn it, I need the more you know sound effect for that one.
There's so many things. You should just have like a little
Mhm.
list.
Yeah, you definitely should.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep, and now you know something. That's mine.
Oh, I gotta do that. Remember, kids, you know enough.
What is that?
That's
G.I. Jose.
Jose.
Yeah, G.I. Jose. Uh-huh. Yeah, you know,
Oh
throw
my
some
God,
dirt in it,
really?
Just rub some dirt in
and
it.
then lay down, let nature take its course.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my
And remember,
God.
kids, you know
know
enough.
enough. G.I. Jose.
We were too poor to have G.I. Joe, man. We had G.I. Jose.
Exactly, yeah.
G.I. Jose's just like, stay at work. You're not that tired. Is that from something, G.I. Jose?
Yes.
Yeah. Isn't it Family Guy?
Oh.
Or is it as it's South Park? I think it's Family Guy.
Yeah, I would know it if it was from South Park. I'm pretty sure.
Let's see if I'll be able to decipher my notes later on. I'm gonna write tight and see if I remember what that means. This is gonna be really weird. What was the other one?
The more you know.
More...
Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's Family Guy.
Okay.
G.I.
Of
Jose.
course, it's Family Guy. Like I said, if it was the other one, I would know.
All right, I got a list going. It's gonna be a weird fucking list in a couple hours.
It's gonna be tight, and then Steve's gonna be like, "What is this?"
It's gonna be like when like you leave like a pen and paper next to your bed, so that way you can like write down your $1 million ideas in your dream, and so you just wake up the next morning and you're like, hamster nipples.
I'm gonna tell you that I have done this. I have had a pad of paper next to my bed with a pen, and tried to do that, and I couldn't decipher a goddamn thing because I was too fucking tired, and my handwriting's already trash.
Yeah.
So doing it, I couldn't understand what I wrote because my handwriting's already bad, and I couldn't see the paper because I was too fucking tired. So it didn't help me at all. I needed to have a recorder, and then I could have tried to decipher whatever
your mumbles, your
mumbling
weird
shit.
Yeah.
mumblings. It's just gonna be you like it's gonna be like you like beginning to say a sentence and then just laughing and then just like that's it.
And then a fart or something.
Yeah.
Like that, and just
You
pass
snore,
back
you're
out.
just
And
like
then
falling.
snoring.
Yeah,
Like,
needless to say, I didn't come up with any amazing ideas that way because I couldn't read what I wrote.
Yeah.
Damn it.
My dreams don't have any good ideas ever. They're just like weird.
I mean,
So-
I can't tell you if my dreams had good ideas or not because I usually forget them like fucking 5 seconds after I fucking wake up. And like, I'll have like a really like vivid dream, and I'll wake up and I'm like, oh, that was so crazy. Like, I want to remember this dream, so I start thinking about it. And like the moment I say like I'm gonna remember this dream, and I go back to think about it, I'm like, wait a minute, I was doing this, and then I don't know what the fuck I was. God damn it, brain.
But I do know, because I've studied a lot about dreams and stuff when I was in college, especially, that when you do the dream journal thing,
I love you too, buddy.
the more you do write down your dreams, you kind of like train your brain to like
Want to remember them
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I supposedly.
Yeah, I don't know. Like all I know is that I think it was like the last dream I had that I can like slightly remember was a dream where for whatever reason Gary Busey was in our house and he was trying to gauge my ears. And I was trying to like ask you guys for help because like y'all were here.
Oh, I remember you telling me
and
about that
I
one.
was like, guys, you need help me out. Like Gary Busey started trying to gauge my fucking ears, and you're just laughing about it, going, "This is funny." I was like, "No, guys, he's fucking serious. He's goddamn insane. He's gonna fucking do it." Like, what the fuck? And he's fucking then all of a sudden,
Ricky, I'm gonna tell you right now, if Gary Busey was trying to gauge your ears, I would help you.
yeah, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Oh well, like, I got this fucking gun here that'll gauge your ears real easy." I was like, "Fuck, this guy's gonna fucking shoot me!" Like. I gotta think of something fast here. So like I just remember like telling him like okay, well like before like we go to that, like I think I have some like some tools in my room that might help me out. Like so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna get them. Okay, I'm going to and I remember saying this loudly, I'm looking right at you guys, like I'm going to go in my room and help you out.
Please.
Like seriously, I was
Understand what I'm
like,
trying to tell you.
fucking help me. You guys aren't helping me, and I remember getting livid in my fucking drink because you guys aren't helping me, just laughing at me.
Just laugh. Yeah.
And I finally go in my fucking room, and I end up like he tries gauging my ears, so I ended up having like wrestle him down and like pin him down, and somehow I
You're
managed
not
to finally
wrestling
like
Gary Busey down, dude.
No,
There's
yeah.
no fucking way.
so like somehow I finally managed to like to like chain him to a chair, right?
You got him to finish, right? That's what
And
happened.
then yeah, and then
he
all
got
of a sudden,
sleepy.
and then all of a sudden you guys come walking back and you're all laughing like, "Huh, what's going on back here?" I was like, what the fuck's going on back here? This goddamn crazy fucking Gary Busey trying to gauge my ears. You're over here fucking laughing at me. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys? I'm so fucking pissed. It's like, you know what? Fuck y'all. Fuck this. I'm fucking out. And so I walk out of the house, right?
Thing I've ever heard in my whole life.
So I go and I walk out of the house, right, just to cool off and blow off some steam, right? And I'm sitting down in the yard. I'm kind of pacing around because it's like a large, like raised deck there, like next to the house, or whatever. I don't even remember what this like. I don't ever remember seeing this house in my life once.
How
but-
does your place
yeah.
here with Gary Busey so much better than your real life place?
right? I don't know.
Has a raised deck.
Yeah. So I'm down there and I'm
Nice.
down in the, and I'm down in the front yard blowing off steam. And next thing you know, I look up at the fucking deck and here all you guys are walking out, and I look at you like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You're just gonna leave Gary Busey and they're chained up unsupervised? Y'all are fucking idiots! Yeah, no, like, that was the last dream that I could remember, and I remember finally waking up, still pissed off, going like, man, fuck you guys for leaving me in there with fucking a loaded deal with Gary Busey on my own. Y'all are assholes. Like, yeah.
Can't believe you think I would leave you alone with Gary Busey.
Yeah, that was
incredible.
Yeah, that was the last dream that I could fully remember, was that dream about Gary Busey. And yeah, so if Gary Busey ever comes over, right, guys, and he tries to gauge my ears, you fucking help me, okay?
Yeah, the shitty part is we're gonna have to fend Johnny and him off, because
Right?
I had a dream last night where Johnny was the Scranton Strangler. And Kelly was, for some reason, me and Steve, Dwight was there, I was there, and Johnny was there, and we were all cops investigating the Scranton Strangler. And then I go to the bathroom, I come out, and Johnny's strangling Kelly, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he taunts me. He's like, you can't get me off of her. I'm going to kill her before you get me off of her. And then I stuck my thumbs through his eyeballs, and believe me, he let go. Then there was some side damage where I may have leaned his arm up against something hard and then stomped it.
Yeah.
It turns out I can kick pretty hard in the dream, anyways.
See, no, that's
Shattered
weird,
it.
because usually
And I
you
told
can't
the
punch,
police,
kick,
the other
or
police
run.
that showed up, I'm like, yeah, he fucking came out and tried to strangle her. He tripped, stabbed himself in the eyes, and then threw himself down the stairs. Look, he broke his arm. Look at that.
Lost forever.
It was pretty funny. So yeah, I'd watch out for those dreams. If Johnny's there, Gary Busey, he's gonna hold you down and fuck your ear hole.
Oh, yeah.
And then Gary Busey's gonna be like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Holy
true.
shit. Ear holes are like potatoes. You can fuck them.
Yep. And that sounds like something Gary Busey would say.
Jesus Christ.
That's the bad thing, is that sound like you know how we used to do the whole Erik interpret some of Gary Busey quotes there.
Yeah.
Like we need to have a new segment going like, is it Gary Busey or is it Eric?
I don't say ridiculous stuff like
Busey
that
or
on the
Eric?
regular.
Busey or Eric?
Wait, do I?
Because that was a little too good of a quote there, Eric.
Thanks.
You're a little too good at those. That's what you need to do on your Twitter, Eric. Is you need to start shouting out this random ass just saying, like, they don't even make sense at all. Like, just like, that one about the potatoes,
Oh my god, I get a private message from Gary Busey. Are you my son?
You're like, I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah. I mean, aside the fact that we don't look anything alike. Although he did kind of resemble my dad. A little bit.
Is your granddad?
Wait, how old is Gary Busey? What year was he born?
No, he's fucking old, though.
78. He was
I was
born in
gonna say, he's fucking
1944.
44. So he's like oh my god, he's 14 years older than my dad. No, 12 years older than my dad. That's still in there.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of 12-year-olds who've made people.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody probably has an ancestor that's 12 when they got made.
Yeah, and especially back in that time frame, you know what I mean? Because he was
Yeah.
like what, was it the 50s, 60s when he was around 12, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's when that time goes around, you know what I mean? No, people do. That episode of Moral.
I mean, if this was like, the 1800s, for sure, dude. Most people were getting married. Oh, the fucking guy got me. Most people are getting married when they were like 13, I think.
Probably.
I think that's why a lot of those pictures, the ladies look so ragged. Could you imagine being a 13-year-old with a wife? Oh my God. I've told Kelly this before. If I was 13 when I married her, she never would have been able to walk right.
the fuck?
Emotional damage.
Exactly
Physical
right.
damage. That too.
No, he's just caused emotional damage to me.
That's exactly right.
This is Eric.
Yeah, exactly right.
Oh, fuck.
Uh,
Christ.
I like how Eddie Murphy's giving that lady shit. That was funny.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh yeah, you've gained some weight. You're getting old, and she's just like, what?
Yeah, they seem to have like it was a cool kind of relationship those two had. It didn't seem like I feel like in movies, especially at that time, it was like these two are gonna bang at some point, right? Like, and that wasn't what I felt at all. It felt like they were actually friends from fucking ever ago, and so I was like, this is it feels more like a realistic kind of thing. So I was like, this is pretty good.
I can tell you right now, if fucking Eddie Murphy comes back for the remake, be still Axel Foley, and they get some 20-year-old lady to do it, and Adam Sandler's the guy, he's going to be like, no, he's got a banger. Because every Adam Sandler movie's like, hey, 40-year-old guy, Eddie Murphy might be 60, still looks 40. 40-year-old guy's got to bang the 20-year-old, and it's like, oh, God, no.
Eddie Murphy, 61.
60 goddamn 1 years old. Fuck.
Have you seen a picture of him? He still looks pretty good. He looks like he's 40.
Yeah.
That's what all those years of exercise, taking care of yourself, all that stuff did for you.
Well, he doesn't do drugs or anything like that. That's why he refused to fucking even drink coffee on fucking set. And when he finally did, he went off on a super cough fucking rant.
He's like, wait, my brain works way better.
Well, he was super tired during the filming, and like he didn't want to take any drugs, and they finally like told him just drink some coffee, and he finally took a couple sips of coffee, and it got him fucking wired like, oh holy fucking hell, and he went off.
Have you guys ever taken like a month off of coffee and then
that's when they
re-imbibed it?
Yeah, well, like he's never had it, I guess, before then. You know what I mean? So that's where
all you need is like a month off, bro. I'm telling you right now. Take like a
coffee,
month off.
But I've done like no caffeine for a little while, and then drank one soda and was like, oh my fucking god, what the hell? It's fucking crazy.
So if you want to get a totally legal super high, if you don't drink any coffee for like a month, and you go keto, and then you have sugar, keto. There's like these keto things that have ketones in them, and you drink some coffee, you will swear you're on crank. Except for the euphoria part. You just have that like panic, oh my god, is my heart gonna explode feeling?
That doesn't sound great at all. Sounds bad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they all experience, and they keep doing it. Somebody must like it. I know I didn't care for it that much. I was like, okay, I could be done with this. Please stop. Kelly's like, why do you keep doing that? I'm like, I don't know. I like it a little bit.
I like it a little
bit. The excitement of, is my heart going to explode or not? I don't want to try. I'm not going to try that now. No. Things are not healthy enough for that. It would not work out. It'd be like, uh-oh, push this too far.
I like the chief, like the chief from the old place. Just like made me think of like watching what was that? Last Action Hero, where they totally exaggerate all that shit and he just fucking blows the windows out.
Oh yeah.
I was just waiting for that, and I was like, "That's only in that fucking movie, isn't it?" I'm like, "Come on, man, this chief's gotta like fucking blow the windows out with his yell." But
yeah,
just, holy you son of a bitch.
He was pretty loud.
Yeah,
I would have been scared if it was me.
Yeah,
I'd be like, "Oh no, that guy's pissed off at me." Shit. Oh shit!
I like the at the end when the Beverly Hills Police Department, they're all like, they're like, yeah, no, this is totally what happened, So
yeah.
Wonder if never mind.
When the chief is the only fucking guy who remotely has any sense of like what's right and wrong, the rest of them, because like people, there's like the rules. Like the laws, then there's what's right and wrong. They don't always line up.
Yeah,
they rarely
all
ever
the time. Yeah. So like in fucking like, okay, we got 1930s Germany. There was a whole bunch of stuff that was totally within the law, not right to do. Same with most of history. There's always a bunch of bullshit laws because people with money somehow are like, I really like doing this fucked up thing, lawmaker. Here's a bunch of money. Make it happen. And they're like, money? Fuck yeah, dude. We're going to make this happen.
Yeah, I remember very much thinking that the Beverly Hills chief guy was like totally in on it and was the bad guy and all that shit. And just like
really?
waiting because I figured he was being paid off by the other guy because he was telling them to not go fuck with him. And I was like, no, he's just telling you that not to go fuck with him because you don't got anything on him. And if you try to go fuck with him, it's not gonna go through the courts because then you're gonna lose your chance. So it was all by the book shit. But it was like I was like, oh man, this guy's totally being paid off. Fucking piece of shit.
Well, I mean, who's to say he really wasn't being paid off?
I mean, maybe. I don't remember. I don't think the second one says that he was being paid off, so I think we're all right. I don't
No,
think
he's
the guy was
a solid guy. He's just a good cop.
Was he even in
There
the
are
second one?
tons
He
of
was
good
pretty old
cops.
in this.
There's a whole bunch of cops who follow the rules and they're okay. Then there's like good cops who will go against the rules to do the right thing. I mean, I would hate to be any kind of a criminal at all in any place where I was a cop because I would be doing fucked up shit to get you. I'd walk up, throw a bag of whatever in your car and be like, look at that. You're a piece of shit. But I'd make sure it was a shitty dude.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing though. There's shitty guys who do that just with anybody. They're like, oh, look at this fucking guy. He's probably a piece of shit. And it's not even that hard to figure out who's a piece of shit. You just ask the neighbors, hey, is anybody doing any fucking shitty stuff around here? Find the old ladies in the area. Dude, the old ladies will fucking tell on everybody.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I live in a small town and like the old ladies know who everybody's doing what. They all know everything.
Who they're related to, where they work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That guy hasn't worked in 20 years, yet he's got enough money to be wandering around. How's that work out?
There's a lady that works at the company I work at that lives up near you guys. And that's the conversations I have every time she calls me. Nothing to do with anything we're talking about. Like she calls me for other things and then it gets into that stuff and I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't care. But she just starts
She's
off
like-
on it because she's got nobody else to talk to at this time, I guess. I don't know.
You know
But it's
your
like,
buddy's
all right.
house still looks like shit, right? Okay. I don't know what he's doing in there. His windows are blacked out.
If
I
she
mean,
saw your
there's no
house,
way.
it's very possible we would get that too. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's like my brother goes, who is going to want to rob your house? You look like how you have a criminal's house. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, your windows are blacked out. It never gets worked on.
That's how mine looks too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah. But don't the criminals all steal from each other? And he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, he's like, you didn't tell any of them you have anything, right? And I'm like, no. Well, you should be all right.
No, the only thing I told him was that I have my crazy brother who lives upstairs. And he likes to
He
stare
does
down
live
at the window at
upstairs,
him.
and he's a maniac. I wouldn't want to ever deal with that guy.
I still say you get a cutout of him and you just put it up in the top window staring out in the street and then put one in the backyard too so he's staring out that way too.
They have to be
Wait, he was
shirtless
just there a
though.
second ago.
Yeah, but it has to be him shirtless, just like sitting there, just like get him to like press himself up against a piece of glass, and then make that into it. So when you put it up there, it looks like he's just pressing himself against like the glass, just staring out there.
I don't know if that's very intimidating. It looks crazy, but not very intimidating.
That's honestly, if I were to walk into a house and I look up and I see the top window and I see some dude just like pressing his face and his nipples up against the glass, staring down at me with a creepy smile on his face, I'm gonna be like, you know what? No, thank you.
I better be careful.
I'm gonna walk away.
There's a couple of like young teenagers that live around here. I don't want to give them a weird complex. 'Cause, depending on how detailed the picture is, they might be like, he's kind of a handsome guy. Oh, what is he doing? He's staring at me. I kind of like it. Next thing you know, they're all marrying the weirdos.
Damn it. I used to do deliveries and I delivered to this one place out in Grass Valley and they had this fucking creepy ass, like, I don't know. It was some horror movie that I never fucking know, but it was like some killer looking dude just standing up in the thing, but it was like just behind the curtains. You couldn't really see it when you drove up, but when you got to a certain position as you're walking up to the door, you could see it, and it fucking scared the crap out of me almost every time I went there because it wasn't like a normal, like, I didn't go there every week or whatever. It was like a monthly thing. So I would forget about it every fucking time, and it would I was like, mother, especially if I got there late and I'm like, you know, walking up and just see it up there and fucking motherfucker. I was like, throw the package on the doorstep and just run away. Couldn't really do that because it was medical stuff, but you know,
Yeah.
like, man, fuck that.
You know what I need to do is get 2 LEDs, 2 red LEDs, and put them right where his eyes will be, and the people think I have a vampire living in the house. Because I've already told everybody he's crazy, and he only comes out at night.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be funny. Just could you imagine that you're walking up, gonna go steal. Oh shit. Cletus, look at the fucking eyes. What the fuck is that guy doing? He's just staring at us. Oh god. Get the fuck out of here.
Definitely make your
that
butthole pucker.
That works so good. They wouldn't know what to do.
The greatest home defense is the unorthodox one. All right, like.
Well, like you guys have Johnny there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys, that guy knows that if you guys get the better of him, he's gonna get his butthole touched.
Oh God.
It's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
So he's got to be like really sure of himself that it's going to go his way. And you can't be sure when you've got a Johnny in there.
No. And honestly, he's either got to be really sure that's going to go his way, or he's got to just be really into butt stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Steve's like,
and you know what? And then you know he's got the twofer, because if he's into butt stuff, then it's definitely going to go his way.
Yeah.
Ace.
It's just Johnny busts in and says,
I will send you to Jesus.
anyways, what rating did you guys give this movie?
This is a 5-star movie for me.
I give it 3 stars.
I'll give it 2.
I gave this movie 4 stars. Next week's movie is Ricky's Choice. What are you going to choose?
I'm really kind of well. I'm actually not all that surprised we haven't chosen this yet because of the the kind of movie it is. But I'm choosing The Dictator. On
fuck
Prime.
yeah, dude! That's rad.
Yeah, it is on Prime.
Good choice. Oops,
So-
that missed.
Yeah, so I figured we can keep the conversation away from inappropriate topics. I think we're all finally mature enough
Finally.
to maybe attempt this movie.
It'll be all
I
right.
mean, maybe not Kelly.
It's
We
not
all
gonna,
know Kelly.
It's not gonna be the
Right.
podcast that disappeared. All right, Ricky.
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Is Sacha Baron Cohen in that movie, or why do
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He is the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
the
remember
Dictator.
the artwork
yeah.
for it confused me with a different actor or something, like more of a. No, he's a comedic actor. I don't know who I was thinking of, but it wasn't him. It was like Will Ferrell, or I don't even know. My
Weird,
brain
yeah.
went
That's
weird
a
with
weird
it.
thought.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, yeah, but yeah,
Okay,
no, yeah.
so
So
it's
I figured watch The Dictator because it's a freaking hilarious ass fucking movie, and
Okay.
it's I think it's a movie we all can enjoy and laugh at.
All right, guys. If you don't have anything else, that's gonna be it.
I'm good.
Is good.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. You can follow me on Twitter at Turkadur. You can follow Eric
On Twitter at Quick and Severe.
and
Kelly.
Kelly.
On.
Go ahead.
I know. I'm trying to. On TikTok at mama.muffins and Instagram at muffin08.
And you don't follow Ricky home because he lives in my house, and I don't want you to follow him.
No.
No, you should follow him home.
No.
Johnny
Like
will make it.
so
You'll
well
have so much fun
now this
right
is
before the lights
this is
go out.
this is the kind of thing with me. You see, look, we're wanting them to follow you guys, but I'm gonna follow you.
Ricky will follow you home.
Exactly. I will follow you.
Yeah.
Just give me your name. I will follow you.
Yeah.
Whether online or physically.
Or I'm gonna slap you right in your penis.
Exactly.
That'll be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Check us out on Tuesday and Wednesday, 6 to 7 o'clock or so is when we start Pacific time. So check us out then, and then check us out next Sunday, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time here on youtube.com.
Specific time?
Did I say specific? I really hope I didn't say specific. That would be really fucking bad. 7 o'clock Pacific time on
That's not
youtube.com
any
slash
of the specifics of the Pacific time. I can't believe I said
Specific,
that.
specific.
I made it.
Say that 10 times fast.
That was good.
youtube.com slash heroic adventure productions next Sunday 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time for that, and then you can check us out on Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be streaming at twitch.tv slash Turgeter Plays, and Jason, if he's here, will be on youtube.com slash heroic adventure productions. Eric will be on twitch.tv slash heroic adventure, so check those out. I believe those are all in the description on youtube.com slash heroic adventure productions. So talk to you guys next week. That'll be it though. Have a good night, everybody.
Leo.
Bye.
Bye.